Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything. It's like a spring morning today. It is February the 19th. It is my daughter's 36th birthday. Happy birthday, Sarah. We love you so very much. Today, guys, we're going to talk about 5 reasons people don't grow their own food. Stay tuned. So reason number 1, I don't have enough space. Well, I'm going to give you the remedy for not having enough space. If you have a small yard, if you live in an apartment, if you have a patio, here is what we call a green stalk. This green stalk has about 72 compartments in it. It takes up very little room. It's almost 5 foot tall and maybe 2 feet wide in circumference. So guys, this green stalk, you can grow carrots, lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, herbs. You can grow anything you want in something called a green stalk. So here's a better view of it. This is where I grew my herbs last year, and this is a calendula where I make salves out of, but I also have some mullein, I have some rosemary, I have some lavender, I have some lettuce, I have some of my holy basil, which is in here. I don't think it's going to come back, guys, from the winter, but I'll be replanting this. I have some sage, some fennel, some dandelion root. But again, you can grow tomatoes, peppers, herbs, anything you want in this very economical small space called a green stalk. And let me back up and give you a little bit of view here. You can also grow in containers. Things that we have grown in containers are spinach, celery, tomatoes, peppers, onions, and I'll show you over here, onions I'm growing in a baby pool. You can pretty much grow anything you want in container gardening. Takes up very little space. You can put it on your patio. You can put it in a small backyard. You can put it on an apartment terrace. So you can grow just about anything, guys, in container gardening. Here is a great example of growing in containers. This is a baby pool, a very small one, and I started some onion seeds in this baby pool. And you can see I have onions through all of these containers. I have Swiss chard, I have kale, broccoli, cabbage, celery, and carrots. So you don't need a lot of room, guys, to start some gardening and start growing your own food. Number 2, it's too expensive. It costs too much. Guys, did you know that a pack of seeds is $3 to $5? This carrot pack has over 800 seeds in it, and this tomato pack has over 25. A tomato plant, one tomato plant, will grow 30 to 60 pounds of tomatoes per season. That is a lot of food, and it's a lot more than $3 to $5 if you were to buy them at the grocery store. So each of these tubs that you see behind me are about $8 to $13 a piece, depending on what time of the year you buy them. They cost, like I said, about $8 to $13, and then we have a bag of soil, not potting soil, but garden mix in them. That's about $14. So for, let's see, 20, 30 bucks, $33, you can start 2 tomato plants, 2 pepper plants, some carrots, some onions, anything that you think you're going to enjoy through the season to feed your family farm, fresh, homegrown food. So I don't know how much sweet potatoes are in the store, maybe $1, $1.50 each. But look here, guys, there's one sweet potato in this grow bag with some soil, and we are going to get many, many slips off of this to grow sweet potatoes. So one sweet potato is probably going to give us about 35 pounds of sweet potatoes at the end of the season that we will put in some of those tubs. If you have a little bit more space and you want to get a little bit more aggressive, you can always build a raised bed. We have 3 raised beds on the property. This one is 4 foot by 10 foot, and we have one that's 4 foot by 8 foot. You can grow tons of food in a raised bed. I don't have a green thumb. Neither did I, guys. Neither did I. Gardening is something that you learn as you go, but you never know until you start. So you can start off with some easy things, which are lettuces, onions, spinach, let's see, what else? Chard, kale. These are all very easy to grow. Radishes are the first thing that I grew years ago, and that is what got me started on gardening. Radishes are a quick germination and a quick turnaround, about 28 to 33 days. So if you want to start slow and easy, right now you can start radishes. I simply don't have enough time, guys. With a couple of hours a week weeding, watering, especially in the spring and summer, and just tending to your plants, you can grow quite a bit, like I said, on a patio, in a small area, in a raised bed. Unless you're full-on farming and you have a very large garden, you can be very selective with how much time you put into growing your own food. It's really up to you. So I work full-time, and usually in the spring and summer I'm still able to get out here and do my gardening chores, and Greg is also out here working the garden. Now we have a very large garden, guys. We have conventional gardening. And like I said, we have 3 raised beds, and now we have 2 high tunnels. So that's probably going to be a full-time job for Greg. But whenever we had a smaller conventional garden, which was about 1,100 square feet, I was able to do it in the afternoons or in the evenings when I got home from work. And I was able to do it on the weekends, which was very relaxing. I don't know where to begin. Well, guess what? I didn't either. But that's why we did this channel. We started our channel about 3 to 4 years ago to try to help people learn how to garden and grow their own food, and just obtain a certain peace about having some things growing, that you know what you're growing, you know what you're putting in your family's mouth, and if you decide to can or preserve, we also are showing you how to do that on this channel. So where do I start, or where should you start? You start with some little seed starting trays. These you can get anywhere. You can get them at Home Depot, you can get them at Callaway's, you can get them online at Amazon, any grower supply. Very inexpensive. And you start your seeds, and once they get to a certain height, you can transfer them to a 4-inch pot, depending on what you're growing, or you can put them directly in the ground. That's where you start. You start with starting some seeds. It's economical that way. You don't have to spend $3 or $4 per plant, especially, like I said earlier in the video, a pack of seeds for like 25 tomato plants is $3 to $5. And if you were to go buy already plant starts from a nursery or from Home Depot, you're going to pay $3 or $4, sometimes $5 or $6. That's going to change, guys. That's going to change as the years progress. But that's how you get started. There's also a lot of other great channels out there that want to show you how to garden, show you how to start, show you how to prune, show you how to fertilize and take care of your plants, insect control, all kinds of help out there on YouTube, readily available for you with the touch of your remote control. So one last thing about gardening. Did you know that soil has microbes in it that help with depression and help calm your mood? It is a natural antidepressant. It helps your body to create serotonin. No kidding, guys. The smell of dirt, working with dirt with your hands, working with your plants brings a great deal of peace, which we all need right now. Boy, do we all need that. So I hope this video helps you make a good decision to move forward with starting out small and starting to grow your own food for you and your family. Again, we have lots of videos out there on once you start growing, how to maintain your plants, how to take care of them, how to preserve them, how to do some canning, how to cook them up, great recipes out there. And there's other channels out there, guys, that are so willing to help and want to show you how to grow your own food, which is very important right now. So again, so many benefits to grow your own food. It's economical, you can save money, you have fresh food, you know what's going in your family's mouth, and you just flat enjoy it, and it does bring a great deal of peace, and it is a natural mood stabilizer, which again is very important. So thank you all for watching. If you like this video, I ask that you give me a thumbs up and that you hit subscribe so you can follow along with us and learn more as we go. And leave your comments below, guys. For those of you especially that are new to gardening, let me know what you plan on planting this spring. You can get started now with your cool weather crops, which are radishes. You can start some onion starts. You can start some kale, some lettuces, some Swiss chard, all kinds of things you can start right now. Take care. God bless. Let me encourage you guys. Start doing this. Start growing your own food, even on a small scale. We love you. We will talk to you more. Got some more videos coming up. See you soon.